everyone, and welcome to a new Let's Play by MegaFreak400. Sony, wait a minute, don't I usually play my games on Nintendo consoles? Well, not this time. This time I'm playing on the PS2. Though it's going to be a PlayStation game. I'm just using the PS2 because it's all I have. And this is a game, if you can tell by the title, that I actually really like. I will say, how many people are actually surprised that I'm doing this? I bet no one expected this to be my next Let's Play. And yeah, this is Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, by Insomniac. You might be asking, well, why aren't you doing Spyro 1? Well, besides the fact that I don't have Spyro 1, I always like the sequels better, and this is actually, back when my brothers had a PlayStation, I played Spyro and Crash 2. I didn't play Spyro 1, I played Crash 2 and Spyro 2. Both games really liked, and when I got my PS2, I had my friend let me buy this off of him for, I don't know, like $10 or something. Anyway, we're gonna start a new game. And yeah, this is gonna be an interesting Let's Play. I'm probably gonna start another one in between this one, but I'll start off with this game and then, switch to, or have two projects going at once, possibly. One that will be a little bit shorter. This game's not terribly long, but it's definitely longer than Euphoria. In the world of dragons. Yes, dragons. Hello, sheep. I like sheep. There's Spyro. Spyro lives in the world of dragons, which is supposedly populated by sheep.
Is this rain ever gonna stop?
Yeah, there's voice acting.
I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores. Yeah, I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Yeah, I'll have to get used to trying not to talk during voice acting, because I haven't done a game with voice acting before. Avalar. Mystic music.
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto angrier.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, teeth like this, and they spit fire like this. Puh, puh. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Oh, he says that.
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the... beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
Obviously not.
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Oh, there goes the gate. And I'm assuming that's Ripto.
Well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons! Gah! Ow! Crush! Kill it! Kill it!
Slapstick comedy at its finest.
Go! You imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who is that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
I'm not sure, but anyway, yeah, the adventure begins. I don't know whether or not I want to talk during those cutscenes, or... Well, during cutscenes I probably won't. When there's people talking, because there's voice acting all over in this game. And I've never done a game with voice acting before, so that'll be a little bit of a tricky challenge. Anyway, yeah, this is Spyro Ripto's Rage. As you can probably tell by the cutscene, Ripto has taken over Avalar, and Spyro has been brought to stop him. And here is a gem cutter. Yeah, I'll talk during these, because there's text, so So yeah, there's people stealing gems. So basically, this game is divided into different worlds, and your goal is to get those orbs the professor had. Those orbs will allow you to progress into more worlds and eventually defeat Ripto. Pretty standard platforming fare, not too complicated. Spyro, but yeah, Spyro in general, I always like the Spyro games. Mostly the ones for the PlayStation. Once Insomniac I think they stopped making them, but they started going to a different company. So a lot of the recent Spyro games haven't been that good. Now, Skylanders, I've heard, that's obviously the most recent Spyro game, and I'm sure people have heard of it. That one I've heard is actually a really good game. Of course, it has the whole action figure aspect, which might turn some people off, but it's definitely interesting. Anyway, I should explain some things about what you have to do in this, how you play the game. Circle button allows you to breathe fire. X button lets you jump, and if you press it again, it allows you to glide. Y button lets you, or Y button. Yeah, the Super Nintendo controls. Square button lets you dash, and I don't know if triangle button does anything, but we will find out if it does. And then start will let you access the guidebook. Guidebook will show you all the worlds. Right now we only have Glimmer, which is 3% done. Yeah, you want to get all the orbs in the world, and then you also get a talisman, which you get at the end of each area. Triangle lets you return at least. And then options. Well, not really anything I want to do with the options necessarily. I couldn't turn the map on. I never actually turned that on. You will see what that does. Sound is fine. Yes, let's watch me play with this stuff. Yeah, the map's useful. I'll leave the mini-map on, because it'll be a useful little gadget to have. I guess I could ask, is the mini-map really bothersome? Would anyone like me to turn it back off? I will leave that up there, but for now I'm going to keep it on. I probably won't find that much use for it, because this game's not too complicated to go through. Now, each time you defeat an enemy, you get one of those spark things. Those will come into play because there is basically like power gates. These gates will allow you to access certain powers. Like one of them is, for example, actual flying. So you had to defeat so many enemies to actually access them. And enemies aren't too difficult in this. Actually, they're pretty easy in this game, for the most part. I mean, the game's not too hard, but it's fun. It's enjoyable. Again, it's standard 3D platforming fare. Which really Crash isn't. Crash is kind of interesting because it's kind of got like a 2D track to it. It's kind of like this game's more like, you know, how Mario is, or like Banjo-Kazooie or something like that. I think Crash is definitely set up different. Not that that's a bad thing, because I like Crash too. I wish I could get a hold of it. I mean, it couldn't be too hard to obtain, but I'm still starting my PS and PlayStation 2 collection.
Spyro, I'm a friend of Alora's.
Alora's, she must be that not Fawn. What the half human, half what is the name of that thing? And yeah, those people will save your position in the world, I believe. The fairy. What's Zoe? Whatever. Pan. I think Pan is like that. Well, no, is Pan? Yeah, Pan half human, half goat or something. But that's not the name of the creature. I'm sure someone will say in the comments, and I saved that guy.
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these
Aw.
ladders.
Then why is the purpose of having ladders? I don't think it's because I'm too short. It's because I'm a dragon. I'm not made to climb ladders. Unfortunately, as much as I want to say that as logic, you can learn to climb ladders later. So you have to come back here if you want to actually climb the ladder. Again, logically, that wouldn't make sense because you're not built to climb ladders. Four-legged creatures cannot do that. But, again, game logic, that just seems to be the case. Okay. Oh, hello, beastie guy. I gotta fix the camera a bit. I think this game only uses, because basically back in the day, the PlayStation only had one control stick. Or no, it didn't have any control sticks. It had only the control pad. And I think this game was made for the control pad. And then later down the line, they had dual analog sticks. They're like, well, Nintendo can have analog sticks, so can we. But we have two of them. But I don't think, like, not every gamer is required to have that. I know, like,
You must be the
you know,
dragon everyone is talking
Ape Escape
about.
required
Well,
it.
dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee.
Yeah, this guy's kind of a
bridge. It will cost
asshole.
you 100
He'll basically
gems.
charge you money to actually learn moves or do anything, which I guess makes sense. But like,
Thank you, Mr.
you know,
Dragon. Spyro was it? You can now
his
use the
world
bridge
is being
whenever
conquered by
you want,
Spyro
free of charge.
by
I
Ripto,
hope
and instead
we
of
meet
trying to
again.
help by
You
being
have
nice,
even
he's being
more
greedy.
gems.
Which again, he wants us to give him gems. They're lying all over the place. He could just walk over and grab them. I mean, I guess he's lazy, fair enough, but it's not that much work. At least I don't think so.
To get a good look around, hold down the triangle button. Try using triangle to look around this
Oh,
cave.
that must be the camera then. Triangle is the camera. Okay. Well, that'd be useful to know. I mean, I haven't played this. I played it somewhat recently, but not like insanely recently. Not too hard of a game to figure out either, though. But yeah, Skylanders looks interesting. I don't know if I would get it again. Well, I think you can. I don't know if you need to buy. I think it comes with one action or one figurine, so like you can play it without buying any extras. I guess it's not really that much different than like Connectimals had that kind of feature, but you know, for like some of the special edition, like I think the Blue Leopard or something. Not that Connectimals looks like that great of a game, but I don't know. It's definitely a way to make more money, honestly. It's no different than DLC. And yeah, just go into like the end levels and get you the talisman.
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the home worlds of
So yeah, it's like a
Avalar.
hub world, which basically leads you to more worlds. I think I skipped his dialogue. I gotta learn not to skip dialogue, which I'm not always good at. Usually I'm good at Let's Plays, but then again, I usually also do post commentary, so yeah, this is also live. Which you would think wouldn't make sense. You would think post commentary you'd be more inclined to button mash, but I don't know. I guess I'm just so used to it. Anyway, we also have side quest or helping people to get those orbs.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting
It's interesting
them
how
with
all
rocks,
of these
but
guys
they're
have the
too
exact
fast
same
for me.
voice actor.
You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Okay. So yeah, basically you just have to use your fire breath. You have to eat one of these, one of these rocks, and then I think you can aim with triangle actually, or I think there's a way to aim. Yeah, and then you can go like this. Well, this is kind of cute actually. I don't want to hit him. Yeah, there we go.
Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
I will do just that. And yeah, if you do this, you will get a orb, and you'll need. I don't know if you need all the orbs, but it's similar to like, oh, you need so you need so many jiggies, you need so many stars, you need so many insert item here before you can progress further into a level. And these videos are probably gonna make maybe 15, maybe 20.
You can spit
For this one, I'm gonna at
great
least get through
Spyro.
Glimmer.
See if you can spit all the way to that lizard.
Oh, I can do it. I'm Spyro the Dragon. Actually, I think Spyro's a baby dragon. Or, he's at least a young dragon. I know, like, one of my friends who's, like, into dragons was like, well, why can't he fly? And I'm like, well, first of all, he can fly if you use those gate things, but also, he's a baby dragon. He can't fly because of that. Which, I think that would be enough of explanation. But he's like, well, wait, dragons, technically, they learn to fly before they can breathe fire, and I'm like, well, it's a video game. Just don't worry about it. What did he say? Did he just say stuff that I already knew, probably? I think with aiming. Like, I already know this. Don't tell me things I know. Yay, killing lizards. Fun things. Or fun things. Fun to do. Dashing is also great for speeding up. Come on, little... What are they called? I think they're gem cutters. Do they have another name besides that? Okay, now where is this one? Oh, he's up there. Yes. First try. These guys aren't too hard to get. Again, most of the tasks in this... Well, some of them are tricky. There's one I'm thinking of that's a little bit tricky to do. This game actually looks pretty good for the play. I have to admit, PlayStation only is 32-bit, and the games actually look pretty good. I mean, 64 does look better, but I'll admit, for a while, I was under the impression that PlayStation actually was more powerful, and that's not actually the case. I don't know why I thought. I guess I thought that because the PS3. Well, I mean, I knew that I had PS2, but even the PS2 I thought was more powerful than the. Where is the other lizard? I thought the PS2 was more powerful than the GameCube, and actually that I don't think is the case. I think actually the GameCube is more powerful than the PlayStation 2, which is weird because, yeah, basically Sony had the least powerful system in each generation, and then for the PS3, the one generation that they decided to go more powerful, they ended up not making as much money compared to, like, both Wii and 360. Well, at least at the moment. They may have, I'm not sure, like, if they've broken even or not, or they're, like, not broken even, but, like, are, on par with 360. I don't think they can beat the Wii in terms of lifetime sales. I know people say, oh, the Wii, well, the Wii did use, it did focus on more casual ground, which it can't do for next generation anyway, because now Facebook and iPad has kind of, you know, App Store has kind of focused on that crowd, the more casual gamer crowd. So unfortunately, while Nintendo started that trend, I don't think they can capitalize on that anymore. But it is definitely unique how it was never for the past few generations, the high-powered system was not the one that succeeded. And Nintendo, not Sony, was actually the one that always tried high-powered. Since the, you know, NES, all of their systems were basically just more beefed-up versions of the previous system. So, you know, as much as people say, oh, why did they do the Wii? Well, they were trying something new because they weren't working with what they were doing. But either way, I shouldn't be talking about the Wii in terms of Spyro. I should be talking about Spyro in terms of in Spyro. I don't need to. I can do whatever I want. It's my Let's Play. I can talk about ducks. Ducks are cute, though not as cute as Angora bunnies. I know. I think I don't know if anyone who knows me knows I've talked about them quite a bit because they're so cute. They're just basically, you know, Angora, like, you know, for like for Angora that you can it's not used for, like, I don't know about sewing, but I know, like, for scarves or stuff. You get them off of Angora bunnies, and Angora bunnies, basically, their fur grows so much so that basically they become a puffball that they don't even have. You can't even see their faces because they have so much fur, and it's just, they're so awesome. I would love to have one just because, like, they're just fur. That's all. They're just fur. Furry bunny. Bunnies are cute, and they have, like, this kind of rodent face. All rodents have this kind of derpy face that makes them even more adorable. Though I wouldn't mind a kind of exotic pet is what I would want, like a lizard or something. Oh, well, I'm at 18 minutes, and I'm gonna, you know, it's the first video. I'm gonna at least finish Glimmer. I'm not gonna leave off at the beginning of Glimmer or at the end, you know, in the middle of Glimmer. I might end up making this just like one world per video, though, maybe, because the worlds aren't too. They can be somewhat long, but. I don't know, let me know if that's a good idea too, though I'll probably already do a few beforehand, so it might not matter. I think I got everything I can get without flying, so let's go fly.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart
Superfly.
our jet
Yes, I will do that. Basically, you have to fly up and then restart the gems. You can fly by, you know, tapping the, you know, fly button, which is X. Can I hit that? I'm not good at aiming in 3D games. I don't know if you've noticed that. I haven't played that many. I don't think I've played any 3D platformers actually. But yeah, I am not good at aiming in 3D games like Banjo-Tooie or any game where you have to shoot. Yeah, that is not my forte. I probably need to activate that one again. Oh no, I got it on the first try. Well, technically, first try.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
Okay, the fairy gave you the orb, but why didn't... I'm helping the fairies, and I need the orb, so why didn't they just give me the orb? Actually, there might be a plot point for that. I can't remember. I remember there might be. Like, they might have scattered the orbs on purpose. We will learn why they actually... what exactly happened in a bit. I might show that off, too, before I end this video. Because it's plot. Plot is important. Well, I mean, it is. That's what... No, no. Go up. Up, Spyro. Fly. Be free. There we go. Yeah, I hope you guys are gonna like this project. It's definitely different, because I know I haven't done. I've usually done only PlayStation. No, yeah, I haven't. No, I only do Nintendo games usually. Well, or games on. I've only done games on Nintendo systems. But you know what? Games are games. It doesn't really matter what system they are. You know, it doesn't really. You know. Yeah, I guess it's the thing. A game is a game. If it's on PlayStation, it's still a game. If it's on Nintendo, it's a game. If it's on 360, it's a game. So, but it's definitely a first for me, that's for sure. Anyway, now that I have everything, I think I have everything, or at least everything I can get for now. Let's go to Summer Forest. There's several hub worlds. This is the first hub world, and do they swim? How? Oh, and they kicked out money bags. And took over the hole.
Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, that's what it is.
Sorry.
Did you meet the gym cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What? Is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
There are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
I got a little lost.
Spyro's going to help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is?
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with
He's
14
not wearing any
talismans?
shoes. Well, I guess he could have
If
lost
you come
them,
across
but...
any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
You know, his voice sounds familiar. I'm not sure who does his voice. And it's kind of odd, because, like, Spyro looks the most, you know, detailed of all the characters, in terms of, like, character model. He's also smaller than I would imagine, compared to, like, you know... I mean, fawns are really kind of small, actually, in most depictions, so it's kind of interesting how, Spyro is really, really small. So anyway, I think this is a good spot to leave off of, just beating, you know, Glimmer. So I know I saved, but I'm a save-a-holic. I like saving multiple times in a row. So I will stop here. This is gonna be Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. I am MegaFreak400, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm reminding you that Spyro is a dragon.